Hey guys, welcome back. Today it looks like we got our Park Fest event back. This is an in-game event where you are going to be searching for buttons around your valley in different places. And after you find these buttons, you're going to be crafting popcorn buckets, and you're also going to be getting other little prizes as well. So the description of the Dreamlight Parks Fest event says, from May 28th to June 17th, get ready to bring the fun and wonder of Disney parks to your valley with the Dreamlight Parks Fest. Participate and get exclusive prizes, furniture to decorate your own valley theme park, and prize popcorn buckets that take the fun to the next level. As you can see when you scroll down to the quest part of the Dreamlight Park Fest, you have these quests here from Mirabel and from Scrooge. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find them in your village and talk to them and open up these quests. Some of them are weekly quests, some of them are daily quests, but when you finish these quests, you will get the green buttons. So if you go to your plaza or your peaceful meadow, you're going to see these glowing, sparkly flowers. These are called flower buttons, and you will get 5 to spawn every 30 minutes with a maximum of 10 at a time. So all you want to do is just go and pick it up. Or if you have an ancient vacuum from like Eternity Isle, you could also use those, which I have one right here. But I don't really think you need to waste resources using those for the button flowers because they're extremely easy to spot. Next, we have these red buttons. They're going to spawn every 6 minutes, and they're going to spawn in or around your villager houses. So not like Scrooge's store or Remy's, like Chez Remy, but it's gonna spawn. For instance, I have Oswald's house right here, and that's why this is spawning. These, you definitely, you pick it up, or this would be an instance where I would use the ancient vacuum just to make sure that you're getting them. See, I don't see any here anymore, so let me move up here and see if there's any up here. I don't have any there either. Let me try a different area of my valley, maybe? Where do I have a lot of houses? Let me go to the Frosted Heights. I have a couple houses up here. We're going to look at the ancient vacuum and see right here. I got 2 buttons, and I'm going to collect them. It's a lot easier with these small buttons to use an ancient vacuum if you have Eternity Isle, because searching around can become tedious. And you also need to remember that these are also in villager houses too, so you are going to have to enter your pals' houses, unfortunately. So as you can see, we are back to the peaceful meadow. And you see we're at one of the ponds. So there's a glowing pink ripple that you're going to see. It's pink with like blue bubbles coming up. You're going to fish in these spots, and as you're fishing in these spots, this is where the blue buttons are going to be coming from. So apparently you can also find them in white and blue ripples, but it's very rare to find them there. You also can find them on Dazzle Beach as well. Those are the 2 locations, Peaceful Meadow and Dazzle Beach. As you can see, I didn't find anything from that ripple, but every 30 seconds, these pink and blue ripples do reappear, and you can get more blue buttons. And I also would suggest bringing along a fishing buddy with you because you'll get double the amount. Let's see, if we go down to Dazzle Beach, let's see where their spots are. Oh, look, moonstones. Um, okay, so there's one right here that we can find. They're definitely making it a lot easier this year versus the previous year, because last year it was a lot harder to find the blue buttons. This year they're making it a lot easier for you to spot, which I think is very good on Gameloft's part, because these events have honestly been a little bit more difficult than they used to be. So I'm just kind of glad that they fixed that. Again, pink and blue ripple every 30 seconds. It will respawn and you'll be able to get a blue button. Make sure that you have a villager with you. Alright, and the last button we're going to talk about is the purple button. You get that from crafting it at any crafting station. You have to use one blue button, two red buttons, and 100 Dreamlight to be able to craft these. I'm going to craft all 10 right now because I can go fishing and find more blue ones later. So while I just finished crafting that, I'm going to sit here and talk to Scrooge now. It looks like we do have quests for Scrooge. He wants us to go on a scavenger hunt. So let's see what kind of scavenger hunt. He says it's very profitable for me. He wants us to go mining together. And after 4 outings, I'll have a nice reward. Not to mention, I'll be swimming in precious stones. Alright, let's go mining for some gems and minerals. Let's hang out with Scrooge. Alright, so what I would suggest is to look for mining nodes that you actually see the gems or the minerals on. Also, I would suggest if you have the mining potions to just use that, because you can get like 4 or 5 minerals or gems at a time. And it can make it go a lot faster. I'm just going to go through, look around. And you know what? Once I'm done this, we are going to see what I get. Alright, now we're headed to my last gem mining spot. And we're going to see what we get as a reward, if we get anything. Let's talk to Scrooge. He's letting me keep all of the gems. Alright, well, that looks like that was it for that quest. But if we keep talking to him and having him do these quests with us either daily or weekly, I'm not sure yet, I am sure we will get a good prize from it. Alright, the last quest that I'm going to go over today is the one with Mirabel. Oh, she wants us to celebrate with some of the animals in the valley. And Scrooge has promised to give a special reward once that is done. Alright, sure, let's celebrate with the critters. And of course Antonio would approve. Alright, so what we're going to be doing in this quest is we have to hang out with Mirabel. That's the first thing. And then we need to take pictures of Mirabel with these animals. And right now it's all of the squirrels that are in the plaza. Currently I am on Eternity Isle because that is where Mirabel lives. This is my small little Mirabel build. Not the most wondrous, but definitely cute for her house and her area. So let's head back to our plaza. Okay, well that's taking longer than expected. Alright. Let's see. Okay, Mirabel's on her way to me. Let's get our camera ready because the moment we see a squirrel, we just need Mirabel in the picture. Let's see. Do you guys see any squirrels? I don't see any squirrels. Oh, there's one right here. So here's Mirabel, and here is the squirrel. Yet it didn't count because the squirrel ran away too fast. Alright, Mirabel, come on. I'm gonna need you to like right there. Alright, cool. So we got the red squirrel. And I feel like there should be another squirrel out today. There's always at least 2 squirrels out at a time. Let's see. Sometimes my squirrels get stuck in here. Okay, I don't see any squirrels in here. But what you could do is you could just take random pictures and kind of... Okay, yeah, apparently my gray squirrel was somewhere in this mess over here. Not sure where, because I can't see them. But see, that's why you should just randomly take pictures and eventually you'll get there. So there are some quests that I cannot do. It's not letting me have access to them. I don't know if it's because I completed these quests last year or what, but basically these quests are going to be from Scrooge, Mickey, Wally, Ursula, and Moana. And basically all you're doing is making specific cupcakes. Like Wally usually does like the Spaceship Earth cupcakes. Some of them, they're like Aurora cupcakes, Ariel, mermaid cupcakes, like things like that. Um, and then when you do that, you have to give away the cupcakes to other villagers. And what you cannot do is give multiple to the same villager. So if I went up to Prince Eric or I went up to Moana and I was like, here's a cupcake, cool, got my one. Then I go to give them a second cupcake, it will not count. You can only give them one per person. So if it asks you to give 5 villagers cupcakes, you need to pick 5 different villagers. So Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, Donald, Scrooge. But you can't go Daisy, 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 Daisy. It just would not work. The popcorn buckets that you're going to be getting are going to be the Figment, Stitch, Winnie the Pooh, Metallic Mickey, and the Cinderella Carriage one. These popcorn buckets are the ones from last year. There have been 2 new ones added, and the new ones are a mine cart, which I'm assuming is probably going to be something from Snow White, because they use the mine cart to get around the mines to do the gem digging. And then the other new bucket is a Doug bucket, and it's Doug the dog from the movie Up. I cannot wait to get these new buckets. Just make sure you guys are doing your daily quests every day. Make sure you're doing your weekly quests every week. And grind, grind, grind. Get as many buttons as you can because I could not complete this last year, so I'm hoping to complete it this year. And on that note, if you have any comments or suggestions or anything, please leave them below in the comments. And with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe and have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.